Hello everybody on YouTube, this is Super Nintendo, and welcome back to... not welcome back. Sorry, I've been recording almost non-stop for like the past couple of weeks, and when you say, hey everybody on YouTube, this is Super Nintendo, and welcome back to blah blah blah, it kind of gets ingrained a little bit. But today I'm talking once again about Luigi's Mansion 3D, and I have my window open because it's finally getting colder, so yay, cold. Luigi's Mansion 3D. Now, I pre-ordered the digital version of the game because it looks like I'm not going to be able to get to the GameStop where I pre-ordered it. If I can, great, I'll have that version as like a little collector's version, but if I can't, well, at least I'll still have the digital version. But while going through the digital manual, I noticed some very interesting things. So it appears like the 3DS version will have dual analog support, which is good because... because I have the new 2DS, the new 3DS, and, you know, it has two little analog sticks. So, it has dual analog support, which hopefully this means that if you control the little other D-pad thing, that you can control the poltergust that way, if you want, like in the original. But there's a little bit of a weirdness with that, because the D-pad is, or not D-pad, the right controller nub is like above the face buttons, whereas on the GameCube, you know, the little, you control the thing with the little, you control the thing with the little C-stick, and that is below the face buttons. And since it's, I mean, it's essentially, I guess, controlling it with like the little Y button, I guess, which maybe, I don't know. But it also has motion control, which we already knew. But one other thing that's really interesting to me, and I don't know if I like this or not, is they have the strobe bulb from Dark Moon. You know, the little flashlight thing that, the flashlight that does the little, the extreme flash that, like, stunned the ghosts and made them vulnerable to suck up in Dark Moon. That's in the 3DS version of Luigi's Mansion 1. And I'm thinking, wait, are ghosts vulnerable without the strobe bulb? Like, can you suck them up the same way as in the original? Or do you need to use the strobe bulb? I don't know. As far as I can tell, the manual doesn't go into detail. Wait, let me reread the strobe bulb thing. No, you can stun them the way longer, but if you get them with the strobe bulb, then they become more vulnerable. They become easier to suck up, which I guess is kind of like a funky mode, you know, because that meme isn't dead yet, is it? I don't know. I don't go with memes, but the funky mode thing where, like, it's like a little easy mode thing. But the visuals are the visuals and the gameplay are what I'm most concerned with. Because, like, I'm not a graphics whore or anything. I don't care if a game is top-notch in terms of graphical fidelity, but the ghosts are still fucking solid, and it bugs me, because the ghosts... I'm not meaning to talk soft or anything either. I guess I'm just kind of... my voice might be going a little bit. But the ghosts are still way too solid for me, because I've checked out the most recent trailers and everything. They still look like they're freaking solid. The concerns I had before are still present. And I'm really hoping that either isn't like they are using older footage for these trailers, or they fix it with a patch or something, because the ghosts being solid bugs the hell out of me. And it's not just with this game either, because like ghosts in general, I feel should have that kind of see-through factor regardless of what ghost you're talking about. Like in the show, in that cartoon Danny Phantom, in the first season, the ghosts were see-through for the most part, except for Danny himself, sometimes. And I felt that was really cool, especially for a cartoon, a 2D cartoon even. But as the show went on, they became more and more solid, and they still look good, but it's still, I don't know. They seem less ghost-like, I guess is a way to put it. And, you know, like, it's using the same fucking, engine as Dark Moon. And Dark Moon had the ghosts be see-through. You could even see the other ghosts through another ghost. So, why is it such an issue here? Why can't they get it right here? Is what I don't get. You know, especially considering, according to some people on the internet, this would be a port, so this would be simple to fix, right? But no, they made this game from the ground up with the Dark Moon engine. So I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't get why, you know, the ghosts are still see-through. Are not see-through, correction. But I suppose that's all I can really talk about until the game is officially released. So, stay tuned for my review of Luigi's Mansion 3D. It's probably going to come either on the 12th or on the 13th. Because the original game is only 7 hours long, so this I don't see as being that much longer, if at all. Hopefully it has some more modes or something, like a really hard mode, like the ghosts are harder to suck up and you take more damage. Or my hope is a randomized mode, like aside from boss ghosts, aside from area boss ghosts and ghosts that are kind of tied to their room, like Sir Winston. Fuck Sir Winston, by the way. Fuck him. But like Sir Winston, how he's in the little icebox room in the basement. I hope that some of those ghosts can be kind of switched around, like randomized. What boss ghosts you face for the most part are random, and they have the beta, like, oh, nice doggy, you know, they have that. I want more beta stuff. I want more unused content. Put in the ghosts that didn't make the cut. Put in that white fucking ghost that almost appears like a Pikmin character that was found in the thing. Or that safari ghost that says something along the lines of, I will mount your head on my wall. Put him in there. You know, more content is always good. Okay, that's not true, but give us more content, you know. This game is over 16, 17 years old. The original. So give us something to make it worth it to the people who own the original and are not just whoring themselves out like me. I guess that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, wait, no. Before I go, I will say one thing that is channel update centric. Spider-Man is coming back. I am doing Spider-Man I am still doing Spider-Man. Currently, I have recorded episodes 6 through 10. I was planning on having episode 6 come out yesterday, but I didn't make the quota. I didn't make it in time, so it's coming out next Monday. So look forward to the return of Spider-Man, and I'll see you guys then.